Hey, this is Jack RB, and today I'm going to do something a little different. Um, I'm going to be reviewing r slash true off my chest while with Minecraft playing in the background. Let's see like me playing with my brother for a little bit, and then he leaves, and yeah, just stuff with a little bit of stuff with my brother. Yeah, just Minecraft gameplay in the background. So yeah, we're gonna go through true off my chest, and yeah, we'll see. See, my dad. Okay, let's go. Here's the first one. My dad left everything in his will to my brother after I took care of him alone for 6 years, and I'm fucking mad. Ooh, okay. See, for 6 damn years, I put my life on hold for my dad. I truly loved him. This isn't just about money. I thought he was my best friend. 6 years ago, my parents got into a devastating car accident where where my mom died and my dad got paralyzed from the neck down. Back when I was 22, fresh out of college, while my brother was 33, married and with 3 kids. At first, we had a home nurse, my dad, but after the incident, he didn't trust them anymore, and they wanted me to take care of him, and he'd provide for me, so I accepted because I love him and I felt bad. 6 whole years of basically no life of my own just to take care of him. Sometimes my brother and sister-in-law would come give me breaks so I could have some personal time, but they'd always make me feel like they're doing me a huge favor. A few weeks ago, my dad had a stroke and he died in his sleep, which was so devastating to me. But af- but just days later, I found out he literally left everything to my older brother except some sentimental stuff to me. His reasoning? He provided me for the last 6 years that my brother needed it more because he has a family and kids to support. My brother is refusing to share anything to me and I can't contest the will because I did receive stuff. I'm so frustrated right now. I spent 20 I spent my entire 20s stuck at home caring for my dad and taking him into the shower and bathroom and all the soul crushing stuff that comes with caregiving, and he just betrayed me like that. He also left the house to my brother and he's kicking me out in a week and a half. I literally have no place to go. I have no work experience and I can't find minimum wage jobs. I've applied to over 60 places now and nothing. I love my dad, but right now I'm so fucking mad and angry at him. Fucked my entire life up twice now. I regret ever agreeing to be his staircase. God damn, that's rough. I can't, dude. That I don't even know what to say. Just, let's see what the comments would say. Surely, wait, someone who won their case where the parent did the same thing to the brother. She told brother told her she was gonna lose in court. She had proof, took care of some of them, and and the brother lost. Medical records and surveillance videos, pharmacy records of Pope. He had a medical POA for the dad. They established residency in the home. Mail driver counts as evidence. Family law attorneys are great. Can consult and give more guidance to OP in his legal contest. I don't really know what to say about this. I'm only 17 and yeah, I've never been this far. Man, that sounds like it's rough though. Man, all under the excuse that he provided for 6 years. It's kind of a BS excuse if you ask me. Like, it's like 6 years, sure, he provided, but like, man, it's rough. When you get left with nothing and your brother gets the house too. Like, I'm gonna assume that the brother already obviously has a house that um he has for his family, so and then the fact that he's just kicking out of this house makes me wonder, what is the brother gonna use that house for? Are they even gonna use it at all, or are they planning to like sell it? Because that's just, geez, I can't even imagine how rough that would be. My mean coworkers have secret nicknames for me. I, 25F, found out that my 60 plus female coworkers have secret nicknames for me, and I don't think it's a good thing. I came into work this morning, and one of my newer male employees came to me and asked, "Why do so many people call you Hollywood?" I said, "I have no idea. I've never heard of that." I could tell by his face that he realized he said something he shouldn't have. And I said, "Where did you hear that from?" Him. I'll say, I'll just say it's one of the older ladies. That was pretty much the end of the convo. For context, these older ladies are a known problem around the company. They are always spreading rumors and talking bad about people behind their backs. However, I am known for being very quiet, reserved, laid back. I mind my own business and do my job, then go home. I can be outgoing on some days and bubbly. I wear fun, crazy clothes sometimes and stand out more than the others. So maybe that's what they're referring to, but otherwise, I have no idea what this nickname means. Anyways, I've had a couple of minor negative interactions with these ladies because of how disrespectful they are, and it's always been clear that they have something against me. I'm pretty sure the nickname Hollywood isn't friendly, but honestly, I take it as a compliment because I don't know, I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Genuinely, this made me laugh and I wanted to share it with the community. Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I wonder if it's, huh, because I don't know what the OP looks like in this, um, context. And yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe you're beautiful and then they're trying to like, maybe they're insecure? I don't really know. Could be that. That's probably why they call you Hollywood, because movie actresses and whatnot and that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Let's see what the comments have to say. Oh, okay. Bring a small Oscar statue in and put it by your desk. That's actually a really funny idea. Let's see. Anything else? What are the comments? Okay. Hollywood either suggests they see you as glamorous, or you're a person that creates a lot of drama. Just ignore. Okay, yeah. So like that's kind of like what I was saying in the first place. Like, they probably look beautiful, and that's kind of what it is. I don't. They say that was because they cause a lot of drama. Because yeah, that's what they said in the thing. They're pretty more on the quiet side, and yeah, I don't know. It just okay. Someone said you should just lean into the Hollywood nickname, create a nameplate for it, put it on your desk, and get some bedazzled Hollywood style glasses. That scarf. I think that'd be really funny. But yeah, okay. It doesn't seem like I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be like them just trying to be in a weird way of being like mean, but who knows? Like I said, I doubt it's because you cause drama. I doubt it's because they cause drama, and it's probably just because they probably look pretty glamorous, like a Hollywood actor, and maybe it's just some weird compliment. Ooh, this one's interesting. My dad cut me completely out of his life once he found out I biologically wasn't his. Like, I never meant anything to him, and it still hurts. Damn, that is. Yikes. Okay. 5 years ago, when I was 15, my parents got divorced. My dad found out she has been basically cheating on him with their whole relationship, and he demanded a DNA test for all of us. I was the oldest out of four siblings, and everyone except me was his biological child. And just like that, he cut me out. Not even a proper goodbye, he just disappeared from my life. Before this, my entire life, he was my best friend. And he's still the only father figure I've ever had. My bio dad passed away before I was even born. Dad's still the same exact dad. he was to me and to my little siblings, but refuses to have even just have a casual relationship with me now. He didn't raise me as his oldest son for 15 damn years. I get it must have been hard for him to find out the truth because it's the hardest thing I've ever been through too. Like dad wasn't really my dad, but now fucking heartless. But how fucking heartless do you have to be to just throw me away like worthless shit because I didn't come from your ball sack? Honestly, right now, I I rest both him and my mom, and honestly, even my siblings too. Wow, yeah, that sounds hard. Someone hurts. Yeah, man, that is brutal. I can't relate. My dad died a long time ago, and yeah, I've never really had a father figure after that. And I don't know what to say in this situation. That just sounds really rough. Like I said, I don't know how to. Where's your, where's your mom when in all of this? Do your siblings speak to her? Can't she help with college? I'm in no contact with her. She's a narcissistic bitch. Okay. It's a comment and a response. That's man, that sounds even rough with that context that he doesn't even OP here doesn't even have contact with their own mother because they're narcissistic. So yeah, that must be really hard after that. To find out that your father wasn't really your actual bio father and for him to just throw you away like that. And then for your mom to just be not a great person either. That sounds really rough. It doesn't sound really does it if yeah, I can't imagine that. I God that well, I wish OP in this situation the best. God, that's just brutal. He's dead and she still refuses to leave him alone. I lost my boyfriend of 6 years to cancer in November. Ugh, I miss him so much. He deserved so much better in life than what he got, and I wish we had more time together for me to make up for it. His ex just found out he's dead, and now I'm being harassed for no reason. She's always been like this. He told me she follows him and contacts him at random intervals, and across all 6 years together, she would try at least twice in a year. He ignored it to the point where she tried coming to the apartment multiple times. God damn, insane. I never found out all the details, but she was really awful. He would cry in his sleep sometimes during the first year. God damn, that is yikes. This woman is so unstable. She didn't just pitch a fit and blame me for his death, but she turned around and asked me out. What? What? So okay, so she turned around, so she blamed OP for the death, then immediately turns around and asks her out. I don't know what's wrong with them. They have no shame. They really think that after watching them stalk and harass my BF that I want anything to do with it. That is what the fuck? You'd think that I could just tell her to fuck off, but I learned that the hard way after being warned. Any interaction you give her is wasted. She'll just keep trying to talk to you. You can't set boundaries with this person or tell them to leave. They'll just act like you're being unfair and sit there while trying to guilt trip you. You can't reason with this person although if she shows up there here in person, I might lose it. Oh, I need a sip of water. My mouth is getting dry. I've never talked for this much. But yeah, wow, that is insane. Yeah, that woman is a fucking lunatic. That's for sure. Okay, let's see here. Comments. You've answered your question. Ghost her, block, and ignore. Don't answer the door when you see her. Don't speak to her. Sorry for what you were going through. It's not much, but I lost my BF when we were young. It does get better, but that's only really thanks to time. Okay. And block her on everything. Don't talk with her. Don't. Don't talk with her at all ever again. Move places if possible. If this doesn't work, press charges for harassment. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely think that was a good idea. Like, record the things she's doing, and so you can create a case against her. And yeah, I think that's the best advice I can give here is to just try your best and create a case against her because yeah, that sounds like it's really fucking hard to deal with. That sounds horrible. You lose someone you love and then you just have this psychotic person just not making it any better. I've stopped nagging my husband and I'm happier. I wanted to start off by saying that this is not one of those just shut up and stay silent type of things. I have stopped nagging my husband, and I can say from the bottom of my heart, I am so much happier. My husband has always told me that I overreact too much, that I get too worked up, and I am constantly nagging him. We fight constantly about him not putting enough effort into our relationship and him not doing his fair share of chores. I constantly have to remind him to be romantic, affectionate, and to pick up after himself. I will say that yes, I am a very emotional person. I grew up like that and have always expressed my emotions and feelings with passion. When I'm upset, I am very clear as to why and how it can be resolved. Thanks to mom. Um, recently, I have recently something very big has happened. I was pregnant for about 5 weeks and lost it. Damn that. So sorry for that. The very emotional person I am, I was very sad and sulking and crying a lot. Looking for comfort in my husband as one does, there was none. This is how he is. He says I'm not a very emotional and showing emotions is hard. Okay, I never blamed him for this. Trauma, childhood, whatever. I will admit, yes, I was giving him a hard time being extra clingy. He does not like to cuddle or any other or any mushy stuff. Doesn't mind when I give him it. Just doesn't like to reciprocate. Again, never blamed him. Wanting more love and support than I usually get from him, which is little to none. I'm usually the nurturing, loving, supportive one in our relationship. It's bothered me that the only big situations like this where I truly need to support and love need where I truly need support and love and any form of comfort. And once I realized that I would find absolutely no comfort in my husband or no support, I cried the entire night and stayed up replying replaying every instance where I absolutely needed him and his support. Something clicked, something shifted. I shouldn't give if I don't receive, so I stopped. Everything love, support, nurturing, any physical intimacy, kissing, cuddling, etc. I stopped telling him what needed to be done, stopped asking for romance, and well, everything. I stopped nagging, as he would say. Once I did this, he immediately noticed. When he's at work, I usually give him updates about our 1-year-old to call and okay, about our 1-year-old and call to check in. Once he's home, I usually greet him with and love and support from the workday. I usually listen to his long rants about his hobbies. This time, I did nothing. I give him head rubs and back scratches at night. I usually tell him he's so handsome and how I absolutely adore him about 100 times a day. Again, I'm very passionate. Nothing. I am usually on him about work assignments, what needs to be done around the house, I need help on, how I manage our baby once he's home. I tell him to pick up after himself. I tell him to be romantic back and reassure me, nothing. It's been about a week and my mental health has already gotten so much better. Good to hear. I feel like I had to manage two toddlers and now I have to manage only one. I have more free time to myself. I don't ask or listen to him about his day. I don't worry about him like I usually do. I pick up after my babies and my messes only. I don't have nearly as much to manage as I used to and I feel so free. Okay. On the other hand, he is constantly asking me what's wrong. And constantly checking in with me. He's doing all the things I usually would beg from him. He's being he's being more physically intimate, although I'm the one rejecting him now. He's asked me on multiple occasions if I have fallen out of love with him. He's tried to apologize for the way he's acted in the past, telling me he knows he took me for granted and even trying to give me the support I needed on the first initial days I begged for it. I will I will have I will have you glad to hear, maybe not, but I am absolutely not reciprocating or forgiving this so easily. I have no intentions in stopping. I don't know if I ever want to. I feel so happy like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I don't care if it makes me a bad person. I like that feeling and carrying weight. I like that he is now feeling and carrying the weight that I have carried for so long. Edit, as many of you have suggested, a deep conversation is needed. Many of you have suggested couples therapy, which I will not be initiating. I am no longer putting in the work for a relationship to work. So this will, oh my gosh, dude, man, I'm not used to this. This is so new to me. Okay. So this will be on him completely if he wants to. I will update on how the conversation goes. Although I know very well that it will not be taken seriously and will get shut down completely. Divorce is absolutely on my mind and something I currently want. I am some that must be a typo. I may. Yeah, I have no idea what they tried saying there. It's weird. So it's a long and hard process. Lastly, thank you all for the love and support in this difficult time. It sucks that I find out strangers that I find in strangers on the internet, not the person I married, but I truly express my gratitude. That was a long read, but man, that's an I thought that like, huh. Here's what a commenter said. You say I've stopped nagging, but it feels like more like I've emotionally checked out. Yeah, she's emotionally gone. So yeah, basically, yeah, you basically see like that you. Wow, man, that sounds rough a bit. Yeah, I mean, hey, good on you for feeling better. And yeah, sounds rough that that he just isn't able to supply this certain need that you need, and that he's just not willing to supply it. That sounds rough. Man, I'm not. Yeah, I don't have any advice. I don't know. It's just, yeah. If you feel like that it's just you really gotta like take in the question, like just question on if you still love him. That's the important thing, is you gotta question if you still love him enough to stay with him. I picked up the phone again to call my grandmother without remembering for a second that she is no longer here. Oh, my grandmother died about 2 weeks ago, almost three. Things have been happening at work for a while and several days now. I've been picking up my phone thinking I'm gonna call my grandma and tell her, then I suddenly realize that she is no longer here, so I cannot call her. It's just happened again now. I used to call her and tell her about my day. It hurts every time I realize I will never be able to do that again. Hurts to realize that she is truly gone. I miss her. I miss her voice. I miss you, Grandma. Wow, that I kind of understand how you feel. I lost my father when I was 8, and it was rough. It was weird to it was weird. It was surreal when I first heard about it. It was just like I didn't cry when I first heard that he died. I didn't anything. It was just everything just kind of froze, and I didn't really and I never really processed he that I would never see him again. I was 8 and I didn't understand death. It was rough, but yeah, it does get a little better with time. It's been like what, 9 years now? About to be 10 in September. So, yeah, I don't know. If you lose someone, it's rough. I was accepted into grad school and I have no one to tell. I'm not in close contact with my family because I have a rough childhood and personal choice to separate myself. I'm the first person in my family to go to college at all. I was accepted into grad school for a really tough program with a single digit acceptance rate. Especially exactly over a year ago, I thought my life was at rock bottom. A series of terrible events left me cheated on, in debt, and nowhere to live. In a city I just moved to with little to no support system. In a minimum wage job, I am now living on my own and stable. I cannot believe I was actually accepted into this program. It feels like the next big step. I feel bad being proud of where I feel bad. Proud of where I am knowing that there are people so much further and there are much bigger things to celebrate, but I want to tell someone so bad. I mean, congratulations. That is an amazing achievement in life. Wow. Just some applause. Hope things work out. I really hope that this is awesome. Stranger's kindness I'll never forget. When I was a kid, I bought much of supplies for a school project. But when I went to pay, I realized I didn't have enough money. I froze in the moment, unsure what to do. Then I noticed someone suddenly nod at the cashier. Immediately, the cashier told me that I could take everything without paying. I didn't get a good look at the person because they were wearing a hat, but I'm grateful to them. It might have seemed like a small thing, but it stayed with me ever since my childhood. Man, there's something um so re what's the word? It really brings hope. When you just hear like these kind strangers, these kind people who just they do it out of the goodness of their heart. They don't have any nefarious motives. They're just all around good people and they just want to help the world. And that is sadly so rare today. It is it's just kind of nice to hear, you know? Uh, Nice little story about a nice, probably well-meaning guy who just wanted to help someone. It's nice. Okay, so I think this will be the last story. Here it is. I'm so proud of my boyfriend. My 30F boyfriend, 25, okay, so my 30F boyfriend, 25M, and I have been together for 6 years. Wait a minute, okay. This bit of a 5 year age gap. You know what? Okay, I mean, yeah, they're both being adults, so weird. We met at a comedy club. They were doing an open mic, and my boyfriend was so hilarious. I'm a bit of a fitness enthusiast. My boyfriend was a little overweight when we first got together. We started dating, and my boyfriend had no self-confidence at all. Damn. We'd been dating for 3 months when I first got him to join me for a run. That led us to working out together and going for bike rides and jogs. My boyfriend is so muscular now, and he has such a high self-esteem now. That's good for him. But the most important part is that he loves himself and he's happy with himself now. He tells me I helped him so much. He tells me I helped him love himself. Honestly, I don't think I can take that credit, since all I did was invite him for a run with me. He's still so funny and he makes me belly laugh every day. He's gotten funnier since we met. I look at him and I feel so proud of him. He gets all cute and shy whenever I tell him of how proud I am of him. I love him so much. I always found him attractive, but my attraction has gone up a lot because he's so much more confident in himself. So proud of him. That's a nice little story. Wow. Yeah, that beautiful little story. All right, well, I think this was kind of fun to do. Got some rough stories, and I wanted to end off with some positive. But yeah, that was it's interesting. And yeah, if you like this content, tell me. Leave comments. Tell me of me telling stories. Getting used to this, learning how to yap, get better at that kind of stuff. So I can tell better because I'm not good at talking. I don't have a lot of talking skills. I was mostly the quiet kid. I never talked to many people, so I want to learn how to talk. And I think this is a good place to start. Just and record videos. So yeah, if you like this content, hey, maybe even if you want to, you can leave comments of your own stories that you want me to tell. Maybe I'll do a video like that sometime in the far future. Maybe not actually. I think I'm just gonna do Reddit stories for a while. Let this audience grow and who knows. But yeah, if you like this content and you want to see more, or you like my other content and you want to see some more of that, tell me and like and subscribe. It would help me. I want to hit 500 subscribers so I can join the creator program and maybe start making money and turning this into an actual career. Be my own boss. That's how I always want to be. Anyways, that's been me, Jack RB. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day or night.